Hello guys, Lorelai is back and welcome back to my channel. So this time I'm gonna make a video for the K1 visa process overview part 2. Yeah, it's a part 2 because actually I made a video previously about the K1 visa process overview, but this time it includes the corresponding document to each process. So this time guys, you will have an idea on what will your next letter or document or form will look like. Of course, when I was still on the process for the K1 visa, I was also curious about what will the next letter, next document will look like. So thanks for your idea, Nicole. This was a very cool idea. So thank you for that. And I know everyone can benefit on this video. So before we proceed to the K1 visa process overview, I'm gonna share it again and again, over and over, paulit-ulit. So first, K1 visa permits the foreign fiancé to enter to the United States to marry your US petitioner within 90 days upon arrival. And before we file the K1 visa petition, we should know if we are eligible. So first, your petitioner should be a US citizen. Next, you are free to marry. If you have previous marriages, it should be divorce to the US petitioner. And if you are Filipino or Filipina, because in the Philippines we don't have divorce, so it should be annulled. Next, you have an intention to marry within 90 days upon arrival in the United States. Next, you have met in person. Next, you have met the income requirements. So if you're gonna ask about the income requirements, guys, please check it online about the income requirements for the K1 visa. So that's it. If you think you passed all these requirements, then you can start filing your petition. First process is to assemble and file your I-129F. You can actually find the form I-129F online. So for me, my fiancé filed the I-129F to the USCIS. So the I-129F packet would include a cover letter, a fiancé letter of intent, a G1145 form, or the e-notification of application petition acceptance, and the form I-129F petition for alien fiancé. So that's it. So actually guys, I really wanted to make the I-129F detailed video, but probably next time because I'm not in the mood to make the video for the I-129F. But I'm sure guys, I'm gonna make this video for you. So that's it for the first process. After filing the I-129F to the USCIS, in few weeks time, you will receive a letter from the USCIS. It's called the Notice of Action 1 or the I-79C letter. So this is how your Notice of Action 1 or the I-79C letter looks like. So it consists of the case type and your receipt number, and then your received date, and then notice date, and the information about your fiancé, and the information about the alien fiancé. So this is a notification that the USCIS received your application. So guys, after you received your receipt letter from the USCIS, it would take months and months before you're gonna hear from the USCIS again, because this time they are going to validate your petition. So it's gonna be either good news or bad news. For the bad news, it can be a request for evidence letter to send more evidence, especially if you have lacking of documents or if there are any issues. But that is not gonna be the end of the world. So you just send all the requirements that they are requesting. And if it's a good news, then it's gonna be your I-797 or Notice of Approval. But this doesn't mean that your K1 visa is approved. This is an approval that you can go to the next process. So this is how the I-79C looks like. So it shows your receipt number, your received date, which is also your priority date, and then your petitioner's name and your name, or the alien fiance's name. So make sure that everything is correct. And also above your alien fiance's name is your alien number. So it says here, the above petition has been approved. We have sent the original visa petition to the Department of State National Visa Center, or the NVC, 32 Rochester Avenue, Portsmouth, NH 038012909. The USCIS has completed all action. Further inquiries should be directed to the NVC. The NVC now process all approved fiancé petitions. The NVC processing should be complete within 2 to 4 weeks after receiving the petition from USCIS. The NVC will create a case record with your petition information. NVC will send the petition to the United States Embassy or Consulate, where your fiancé will be interviewed for his or her visa. So it also says here, guys, that this form is not a visa and may not be used in place of a visa. So guys, after you receive your notice of approval letter, in 2 to 4 weeks time, you will receive a letter from the NVC. So the NVC will be the one to assign your local embassy case number to where your fiancé will be interviewed. So the NVC letter will consist of your local embassy case number. So this is how it looks like. So for me, guys, because I'm a Filipina, so my local US embassy is in Manila. So it says here your case number, MNL, and then, Dear Lorelei, the National Visa Center NVC received your fiancé's spouse approved I-129F petition from U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS. NVC will now forward the petition to the U.S. Embassy or Consulate in Manila, Philippines. Please note that the transfer process can take several weeks. The U.S. Embassy or Consulate will contact your fiancé spouse when they are ready to process his or her petition. So for the next steps, go to our website, http:/nvc.state.gov/K1 to learn how to apply for a K1 visa and prepare for the visa interview. Please keep the following information for your records: case number, MNL, USCIS receipt number, principal applicant, Lorelei, petitioner, and then interview location, post address, U.S. Embassy, 1201 Rojas Boulevard, Manila, Philippines. Thank you for your patience in the immigrant visa process. Sincerely, U.S. Department of State National Visa Center. After you receive your NVC letter with your local case number, then your local U.S. Embassy will send you a letter or an email in few weeks or in few days. This includes a set of instructions on what to do next. For me, the next step that I did, I made a visa payment at a local bank, BPI in the Philippines. And I know that they have an online payment, but I don't know how it works. So first, before you go to your bank to make a payment, you need to print an MRV slip. So this is how it looks like. So please make sure that you keep this record in your folder, because it says here, please keep this copy for your records. Do not lose it, as banks will not issue a copy. You will need this customer copy to schedule your appointment for a visa interview. After payment, wait for 4 hours before scheduling an appointment. For payments made after 3 p.m., wait for the next banking day around 1 p.m. before scheduling an appointment. The visa fee is valid only for 1 year. Book your appointments as early as possible. So that's it, guys. Before going to the bank, make sure you have your MRV slip, you have your passport, and you have your NVC letter with a Manila case number, because some bank tellers would definitely check your documents before making your payment. Okay, after I made a payment, I filed my DS-160 form online. So before submitting your DS-160 form, make sure that you have rechecked all the personal information. Make sure that they are all correct and no mistakes. This is to avoid any wrong or incorrect spelling in the future. So next, I scheduled my medical exam in SLEC, St. Luke's Extension Clinic. And I don't have a copy of my schedule appointment, but what I have here is only a copy of my vaccine results and my chest radiograph results. So actually, they also gave me a medical result packet, which I already gave it to the consulate during the interview. But this is how the vaccine looks like, and the copy for your radiograph, chest radiograph. So these copies you should bring these copies with you when you go to the United States. So next process is register and schedule your interview and go to your interview. So this is how it looks like. So it has 4 copies. It says here appointment confirmation, applicant details, applicant name, passport number, appointment made by, number of applicants, and then consular appointment details, date, and then time. So document delivery information, document delivery type, then the address and the address where your K1 visa will be sent, and then MRV fee payments here. And then the next page, some instructions here. And the next page is the map of the Manila US Embassy, and the next page is another set of instructions. So make sure, guys, that you have checked all your personal details before going to your interview. Okay, so next, guys, always don't forget, especially for Filipinos, to go to your CFO seminar or Commission on Filipino Overseas, because this is really important. Before leaving the Philippines, the immigration officer will definitely check your CFO sticker in your passport. So your sticker will only be provided by your CFO if you already have a visa on hand or a visa on your passport. So if you don't have a visa on your passport yet, but you went to your CFO, then they are gonna issue you a certificate only, and then by the time that you have your visa on hand, they can give your CFO sticker. So guys, that's it for my K1 visa process overview part 2, and this video is only based on my opinion and based on my experience. So other K1 visa applicants may have different experiences, so kindly watch their videos or vlogs about the K1 visa process. And also, some of the forms or documents may have updated by the USCIS, so please check that online too, because I think mine is already outdated. So that's it, guys. It's already lunchtime, 12:30 in the afternoon, and I'm so hungry now. So thank you for watching this video, and see you next time. Mwah!